I know he was on TV recently, he was on GMTV, and he has now become a national, what's it called, love?
Good Morning Britain, Jeff.
Morning Britain, something like that. And since then, he's now become a national figure, but that was never his motivation, because he couldn't care less about that. He's just absolutely driven by the desire to help people. Because my wife, when she's got money, it's a bit like having a can of air freshener. She just loves spraying it around. And I thought, I've got to do something about this. So I went straight down to Waterstone's bookshop in Leamington, bought the book, very, very enthusiastically gave it to her as a present for Valentine's Day. Maybe I'm not very bright, but I'm just going to tell you this, lads. If you think, and you maybe whether it be birthday, wedding anniversary, Christmas present, whatever, this book has the ability to turn into a baseball bat.
Getting rid, we sold, we donated, we gave stuff to friends and family, put loads of stuff in the bin, and we got rid of about 80% of our possessions in the end. And it was through all these people, these minimalists, that I heard about Buy Nothing Day. And Buy Nothing Day falls on Black Friday. I'm sure you're all aware, Black Friday is the day when everyone goes out and squabbles with their neighbours for cut-price tellies and Asda. And instead of doing that, you buy nothing. You go for a walk, you spend time with your kids, you do whatever it is that makes you happy, that doesn't cost any money. And I thought, what a brilliant idea. I bet I could do that for a year. So I did. And I know it's extreme, but I kind of felt that it would address two concerns I had. The first being that I wasn't making the most of my money. And the irony of that being is that I'm a financial journalist by trade. So for the last 10 years I've told everyone what they should be doing with their money and not really practicing what I was preaching. And secondly, it would address the concern I had about this consumer treadmill that we're all on. That we go to work for 8 hours a day to earn money, to buy things we're told will make us happy, that don't make us happy. So we go back to work for another 8 hours to buy more stuff that we think will make us happy. So by giving up spending for a year, I'd save money, but I'd have no choice but to live a different life. We strapped our tent and our sleeping bags and as much food as we could carry to our bikes, and we cycled out of London, up to the Suffolk coast, around Suffolk and Norfolk, and slept on the beach, and it's the best holiday I've ever had. It was absolutely fantastic. My phones went dead, and we had to switch off completely. I don't think I've done that in about 10 years, where I've had nothing. No one could contact me. I just sat with my husband, washed in the sea, and we had such a brilliant time. Saved just over £22,000. I know. But what I wasn't expecting is for the challenge to change my life. I actually think that's the important thing, is thinking about your long-term goals. It's kind of what I'd like everyone to think about really, is if you have disposable income, and we have to acknowledge the fact that there's people in this country that budget right down to the last 50p who don't. But if you do have disposable income, then I think you have a responsibility to do the right thing with it. And doing good in this world. And I genuinely think that we've got our role model here today in Gary.
I was thinking, brilliant, I've come up here and travelled up from London. Somebody buy me a drink. Unfortunately, the only person standing at the bar, of course, was Michelle. So that didn't go too well, did it? That's life.
But there was something not right. So I rushed down the path, and my mum was there, and my sisters were there, and I can't even remember what I said to them, but when I went in the house, my dad was sitting there, and I'd never ever saw my dad cry, and he had tears in his eyes, and I said, "What's wrong, what's happened?" And he said to me, "I've got cancer." One night I went up and I picked him up, and I took him up to the little club he used to go to, and the last words I said to him was, "I'll see you later," and I never. My dad died following day. And in his memory, I thought back to, I wanted to do something in my dad's memory because he was such a nice bloke. I thought, you know, he'd give up. I'm the youngest of 6. He'd give us everything. He'd set us up in life. He told us what to do. He didn't just tell us, he showed us the way, modelled the way. Somebody in every street that we've got in this country, in every town, in every county, somebody's been affected by cancer. Somebody's been told, the horrible word today, you have got cancer. And then they've got to go back and tell their families what they've been told, and it's quite devastating. And I thought about that, and I thought that although we weren't involved with Macmillan, I thought that how one word had turned our world upside down, Macmillan have got the ability to turn other people's world back around for them and put them back on their feet and tell them what's available to them and what they can do to help. So I became a fundraiser for Macmillan. I've got a challenge planned. Oh, hi, what are you doing? I'm going to walk from Man's End to John O'Goats. She went, oh, superb. I realise you've got 2 children, don't you? And you both work shifts. Right, I'll be quick. It was hard work. It was bloody hard work. An experience like having cancer or being something that you've had a second chance in life. Your life does change. You change it and you do things that you've always wanted to do that you've never had the chance to do or you've never found the time to do. And I think that time is something that we can't go in a shop and buy. Time is given to us, and it's only a wise man who spends his time well. We can all look back on the wasted time that we've had and think, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done that. I've identified that for me, life's about the windows of opportunity and utilising your time better while your window of opportunity is open. Someone's done the challenge, 80 and 20 is 100, so I'll run 100 marathons in 100 days. And when I said what I was going to do to people, that was announced on the 15th of June last year, which subsequently was Father's Day. Macmillan had asked me to keep it till that day because they wanted to announce what I was going to do. They'd seen it as a massive undertaking and one of the biggest things that's ever been done for the charity. I seen it as a bit of running, to be quite honest with you. Whatever I do isn't about me, it's about showing people that there's support with them, there's people there who's fighting with them. I know I'm not fighting a cancer battle, but I'll be by your side, I'll raise the funds that you need to help people like yourself, to help your families, to give you the support and the encouragement that you need to fight your own battle. But I do what I say I'm going to do. And it doesn't matter how I run, it doesn't matter if I am running wrong. What does matter is that I achieve my objective. I don't think I've ever been the best at anything in all the clubs I've ever been associated with, but I've always given my best. And the difference is that I'd rather have a team full of people who want to give the best than a team full of people who are the best. Because they're easy to manage, they're easy to talk to, they're easy to get on with, and they won't let you down. You generally just think that people are going to die, and they're not. They're not. And I want to stand next to them people and say, you're not going to die, you're going to fight, and I'm going to fight with you. And although I'm not fighting cancer, I'm going to show you what you can physically achieve by pushing yourself that little bit harder.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever met a more inspirational man? Unbelievable.
There is a Cumbrian legend. His name is Gary McKee, an unassuming superhero who runs for charity. They say he's half human, the other half machine. A body carved from granite, with sinew strong and lean. His mind, it is so focused, like a laser cutting steel, repelling the torture of the pain he physically must feel. The wall of mental toughness barricaded in his head, the wind and rain deflected, most people it would shred. A century of marathons, one day and then the next, until he reaches the Royal Mall and the medal is on his chest. But such is the humbleness of this man, his goal will always be to raise the funds to comfort those poor victims of the big sea. So as you approach your 100, your supporters wish you well. Your pride in them is immeasurable and heart is at full swell. Your dear old dad looks down on you, watching every step you run, telling all his mates up there, "See that lad? That's my son." Gary, you're welcome.